And a lot of guys are in a position, it's the most interesting thing, and there's no judgments here, but a lot of men are slipping deeply into their feminine and keeping score. Like, what about me? What about me? And they're doing all of this, and I'm like, you don't understand leadership. The fundamentals of leadership is that you go first. What are you talking about? Well, I'll do it if she does it first. Like, men are actually starting to hold this position, and they have completely, one, they probably never really fully knew it, but they have completely abandoned this notion of service. And it goes back to how we set up the environment, how we care for the queen. And if you have any aspects of the spirit of service inside you, you will not feel fulfilled if that woman is not having a good time. You cannot just be one and done, ram, bam, roll over. Like, there's a part of, I think, your spirit that will be feel very convicted by that behavior. One, because you know that there's a higher realm available to you and you didn't tap into it like you could have. But there's another person there that doesn't feel loved or nurtured or cared for. And there's no part of that should be okay. You got to set that stage, man. You got to set that stage. And listen, if there's any part of you that's resistant to the idea, then I'm going to challenge you, brothers, to heal. Like, sit down, grab a journal and look at where's the resentment, what's the pushback about. To me, that's not a natural thing. I think men are wired and geared toward trying to please their women, not just in the bedroom, just by nature. I think that's how we are. I think there's a lot of hurt. I think there's a lot of wounded masculine. I understand a lot of the reasons why. And you're going to have to abandon that for something higher. You can't take that with you. You're going to have to drop that narrative and be like, no, this is the position. What you can do is set your environment. And again, this goes back to leadership. You've seen clips of my environment, like, set the stage. There's nothing sexier than when a woman doesn't have to direct her man. So set the environment. And I don't mean set it for sex, set it for intimacy. And if sex happens, that's the cherry on top. But even if you just decide to cuddle and laugh or to cry or whatever that is, that you're creating intimacy, you will never lose with that.